Okay, folks. I don't do these videos very well, but I'm gonna just bear with me. I'm gonna try to give you my impression of the Sig Sauer Romeo5 red dot. I just picked it up, and the model I have is the SR52001. Hopefully you can see this. It is a 2 MOA red dot. It's a 1x20. It has a low mount and a 1.41 mount, 1.41 inch mount for it to be used as an absolute co-witness with your iron sights. It's a beautiful little red dot. It's waterproof. There's a really good YouTube video that the guy did a torture test, and it held up to everything. And that was, for $150, that was the selling point for me. So I went and got one. So it comes with these nice little lens caps. That say Sig on them, which is kind of cool. And I'm going to turn it around so I can show you some of the features of it. Bear with me. Okay, when I was doing the research on it, it said it didn't come with a battery, and it said that your windage and elevation were 1 MOA adjustments. I was really surprised to find out that the adjustments are actually 0.5 MOA. So let me back up a minute. This is where your battery goes. Just screw this off, put the battery in, you're good. And to turn it on or off, just hold either of these buttons down for a couple seconds, and the red dot is either on or off depending on where you're at when you started. This is your windage knob. I already took the cap off, and that's how I found out that it's not 1 MOA, it's 0.5 MOA. Hopefully I can get this to focus. You can see there, tells you the direction, to change your point of impact, and it's 0.5 MOA. And it tells you, for us idiots, if you want to move it, your point of impact to the right, you turn it counterclockwise or down. And for the elevation, if you want to move it up, counterclockwise or that direction, okay? Very simple. The clicks are very, very minute. That's the only bad thing I can say about it is when I was at the range adjusting it, of course I had earphones in, so I couldn't, or earplugs in, so I couldn't hear audibly the clicks. And I tried to use the cap to adjust it. If you can see, it has D-dents on it that fit into those grooves, so you can actually use the back of the cap to make your adjustments. I found it very cumbersome. Just use a screwdriver. But I also found that turning these adjustments, you don't really get a positive click. But that's the only bad thing I can say about it. It works excellent. I can put this cap back on. It is waterproof. They say up to, I think, 1 meter. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. But it's basically waterproof. It has the MOTAC function where if the gun is sitting idle like this, after 2 minutes, it's going to go ahead and shut off the red dot. And as soon as the gun is moved, any shake, any motion to the gun, the red dot will automatically come back on, which really helps your battery life. And this battery is rated for up to 40,000 hours, which was also very impressive. The red dot itself is extremely crisp. Had no problem seeing it, and I'm old and got bad eyes, so that's a plus right there. So I put it on, and of course you have infinite eye relief. I wouldn't put it on your hand guards because it's not stable enough, but you have infinite eye relief, so put it wherever you can see it the best, and go out to the range and sight it in. You're not necessarily going to need your back sight. Now, I was pretty impressed because I put this on, went to the range, and at 50 yards, here's the target I shot. At 50 yards, I was hitting right about here, right out of the box. I was floored. I thought that was amazing. For a $150 red dot, that it would be that accurate, and that made that well that it's lining up so perfectly with the iron sights. So I had to do a few very, very minor, maybe 3 clicks up, 3 clicks to the left, and this is kind of representative of how I shot from then on. I consider myself an average shooter, but for 50 yards, this is no magnification. It's 50 yards. It looks like 50 yards, but I thought that was really good out of the box with just very, very minor adjustments. So I'm impressed. If you're looking to buy a red dot for, your AR-15, M4, whatever you got, I would highly recommend the Sig Sauer Romeo5. It's a very well-made product. I'm very happy with it. It's extremely accurate. The red dot, like I said, is super crisp. It's very forgiving when you're shooting it, which I like. It's just a good product. So I hope this helps you. Don't leave any nasty comments about my video skills. I'm just trying to help you guys, decide whether or not this is right for you. All right, guys, have a good day.